Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking comic book collection update video. Yeah, we got lots of stuff here today, like a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it right off with Dead No More, The Clone Conspiracy #5. So they use the webware to stop all the clones and etc. And then another wrap-up issue. It has two wrap-up issues, really. The first one, Amazing Spider-Man 24, where new Jackal fights old Jackal. Old Jackal does seem to perish, so that is that. Ben Reilly moves on. Then we have Dead No More, Le Clone Conspiracy Omega #1, which is the true wrap-up issue. So there's a small Rhino fight, and Spider-Man's trying to see who's alive, what clones survived, what's going on. Things like that. Everyone's figuring that stuff out. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's the real wrap-up. Clone Conspiracy, over. It looks like Osborn Identity is the next thing. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, Norman Osborn's taking a new face. He was masquerading as a weapons dealer. Now he has a different face. He's crashing an event that Aunt May and his son are at. Still turns out Silver Sable's alive. Yeah, this is like a $10 mega-sized issue. Amazing Spider-Man #25 is. I hate it when they do this to us. Give us a mega-size for no reason. Lots of stuff in here is non-canonical. Just there to be there to up the price because they know people are going to get the Spider-Man book. And it has a lot of important stuff in this book, too. Like, in the end, it shows what happens to Doc Ock after Clone Conspiracy. He gets in the body he made. That's a fusion of his DNA and, you got it, Peter Parker's. So Doc Ock has spider powers and tentacles now, and he's working for Hydra, which is actually really awesome. I might have to read Secret Empire. And then we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #12. So, you know, Tommy and Billy get away from Lord Drakon, who is future Tommy with Green Ranger and White Ranger powers fused together. Saba leads them away to an outpost of people called the Coinless, who are like rebels that don't have Ranger powers. And then in issue 13, you know, we get to see more of the Rangers splitting their powers, trying to figure stuff out. Rita uses Alpha's disembodied head to trick the Rangers. And lots of other cool stuff happens in here. We see stuff going on with the Coinless, and you get to see, because we had those Mastodon troopers, and there's also troopers for the other 5 main colors. And it looks like red might be like an Imperial Guard, things like that. It's pretty cool. Then we have the Unbelievable Gwenpool, #12. Main baddie's Arcade in this one. They has her trapped in like a Dungeons & Dragons type, you know, situation that she has to figure her way out of. At the very end, Deadpool pops up, you know. It's whatever. I'm going to say I think Deadpool is in too many comics these days. The market is oversaturated with Deadpool. He's just in too much, and he's less special and less enjoyable, like Wolverine in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is probably the one title he should appear in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a pretty short guest star. He just appears at the very end of that issue, I believe, and then he's in this issue, Gwenpool 13. Then they escape, and she helps Megatoni get a job with Parker Industries, etc. And then we have Batman #17 with the awesome I Am Bane story. It's just really great. He, like, confronts Bane on the roof of Arkham Asylum. And then he's fighting Bane while Catwoman takes out all Bane's men and secures the others that Bane has captured, etc. And then Bane makes his way through the inmates in Arkham Asylum. And after this issue, it should be his final showdown with Batman. I think the next one is the last one. So, pretty dope. Should be really cool. Then we have Rick and Morty issue 23 from Oni Press. And he makes this mech to go fight Doofus Jerry, who's actually Genius Jerry. You know, it should look familiar if you're into Japanese mechs. But it turns out Jerry has an even better mech. Jerry does beat them, but then a giant worm eats the Jerry. It's a little bit of a cop-out, but at the same time, it was a fun arc. And then Spider-Man 13, you know, he and Spider-Gwen are hopping across dimensions trying to find his dad, and they found the Earth 65 spider-gwen version of his dad, who is her world's Scorpion. And they've been trying to hop all around. Turns out he's selling interdimensional weapons like tech from Miles' world to people on Gwen's world, which is pretty crazy. They team up with this Miss Marvel for a little bit, who I love, Kamala Khan. Then we got this issue. I know it looks a bit wedding-y, but Spider-Gwen ended up in a universe where they'd been married for like 20 years or something. Yeah, pretty dope. Obviously, that would be older versions of them. But we even saw a little Superman Easter egg in this one. So that was pretty cool. They ended up in the DC universe for like half a second. And in the end of this one, it does appear that Miles finds his dad. So, and then My Little Pony Friendship is Magic 51. There's this unicorn going around erasing knowledge from books. And when he does that, it like erases him in the real world, which is actually kind of cool. I can't wait to see where this goes. And then we have this Green Lantern Secret Files Origins #1. A bit of a back issue here. Nothing real new or fancy. I just saw it at an antique shop and snagged it because it looked cool. It's all the different Green Lantern histories, including Alan Scott, narrated by Guy Gardner, including some extra stuff that wasn't canon before, but it made canon for this specific timeline, and etc. And then he had Kyle's sketchbook and character profiles and stuff. It was a cool read. And then we had the DC Collectibles Showcase issue that I got for free. You know, it's mostly Wonder Woman stuff because, you know, her movie. We got some cool DC icons. Definitely getting those Super Sons. That's going to happen. Mark my word, turd. But yeah, that was neat. Then we had Spider-Man 2099. It's back in the present day. But it looks like the Sinister Six are, in fact, in the present day, just like we thought. And I love this Android Electro 2099 Sinister Six dude. I think he's really cool. But yeah, you know, he was trying to exterminate someone they brainwashed from 2099. And then the last thing we have is this Deviations one-shot from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It was actually really good. IDW, thanks for this one. So, Prince Blueblood, it was a what-if issue. What if Prince Blueblood became Princess Celestia's student instead of Twilight Sparkle? And the answer is he would annoy everybody so much that Nightmare Moon would reform just because she didn't want to be as hated as he is. So, yeah, pretty crazy. But, quick recap. We have the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Deviations one-shot. Spider-Man 2099 #21. We have DC Collectibles Showcase 2017. Green Lantern Secret Files and Origins #1. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic #51. Spider-Man #14. Spider-Gwen #17. Spider-Man #13. Excuse me. Rick and Morty #23. As well as Batman #19. Batman #18. Batman #17. And then back to... excuse me. And then back to Marvel, we have the Unbelievable Gwenpool 13, Unbelievable Gwenpool 12. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 13, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 12, The Amazing Spider-Man #25 Super issue, which was dumb. Actually, it was a good issue, but $10. Dead No More The Clone Conspiracy Omega #1. We have The Amazing Spider-Man #24 and Dead No More The Clone Conspiracy #5. So yeah, as I said, big one. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.